try that.
Sure. Why not?
I'll probably cut back to just, and so we'll try that. Alright, so yes, we're going back here, because we don't unlock the next area.
It's the Forest of Hope.
It's hope. That's what he said in the first one. It's like, I found this new forest. I will call it the Forest of Hope.
But you didn't find it, you just landed there.
Well, he found it, yeah.
Wait, so if I get tossed across the map and landed, like, the map, if I get tossed across the world, and I land, and I somehow don't die, and I land next to, like a diamond, I found it?
Yeah? You found it?
Well, I didn't go searching, I just happened to land next to it.
Just the process of finding something doesn't mean you have to search for it. You can find something without looking for it.
But who'd gain credit for the guy who tossed me or me?
Should I give credit to the meteor for finding this place?
Maybe, actually.
Should that meteor be credited for my discoveries?
I'm pretty sure
I
what I'm
should have given
implying.
these guys some juice.
I'm pretty sure I'm implying destroys everything in our society.
Yeah. So we could get... Do these respawn? They do. So I'm gonna break down that one. I'm gonna get those ones because I don't like...
Separate.
Separate the races. Some of you are good or useful at some things. Okay, so yeah, okay. Just be careful whistling them back, because if you whistle them, they'll drop it, and it's the worst.
It sounds like there's so many bad things about this game. Why do you like it?
I like it. It's just fun. Okay, okay. It's mainly that, like, 2 improved so much.
I just like that you love this game. You tell me how much you love this game, and then you're like, oh yeah, but there's so many shitty things in it.
Well, I love 2. I like this game enough. This game is pretty fun.
Well, but you like it. I know you like it because you know everything about it. Like, you know every bad thing about it.
That was wrong. That was a mistake to be thrown.
Could they consume? Could they?
Okay.
I feel like are there martyr Pikmin?
Why? Is there another wall I can use this on? There is, actually. Because, yeah, I could go right... Or is that one? No, that is that one.
Does the map create any weird shape? That's a face he made.
What?
Actually, it's blackface. Yeah. No, get that away.
Oh, no! I put blackface. It's... Wait. Oh, no. It's like blackface Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah!
He's
not really happy about it. He's like, I'm not really...
He's like, okay. You guys get these.
Get in the can. I just live in that can.
There's poisonous oxygen in that can. Is this over here? Is this one of these walls? Do I need to have the bombs? I do. That's the super one that you need many bombs for.
A little larva kill?
The pincy ones will. I'm gonna break down this one over here, because that'll give us a quicker and easier route.
Optimizing routes.
I'll try throwing 2. Hopefully they do not die. They do not die.
And that did... Wait,
it goes down twice.
Okay,
it just pauses, because it's very concerned.
I thought you got gypped of your wall. The wall down.
Okay.
Get that race when they're asleep. What are you doing?
I will later. There will be murders to come. Alright, those are the females. They are harmless. My Pikmin decided to still wage war on them. The males are the assholes.
You think another Pikmin wishes it could be another Pikmin?
There are things to transition a Pikmin from one to another.
You can.
Do you think, like, some of the other Pikmin judge them for that? Like, you're not a real red Pikmin.
Well, do you think it's, like, that one Pikmin who's like, they grew up blue, or whatever, and he's like, I'm gonna be a red one. That's it, I'm gonna go to red college, and you're not gonna stop me. You're like, no, you're never gonna go to red college.
That's only for us reds, dweeb. I'll show you. I'll show you all. I'm very overly cautious when it comes to these bombs.
Grab said bombs and go bomb those people.
I do love how as soon as Olimar comes here, he discovers the explosives.
The thing is, is there anything natural that can do that?
Maybe like sulfur or something?
Maybe at a tiny level. You know what I always think? And
these are like spark rocks. Maybe they're all like found in cans, so maybe they were like little fireworks.
Oh, maybe they're like the little poppers.
Yeah, you toss them and they go a little.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know why they're in cans, but sure. All the small things here reminds me as a child looking like. I was like, when I was outside ever, I was looking around and there's a little bug flies past me. And it does not look like any bug I've ever seen. I'm like, is that just a bug that they have no goddamn clue what it is?
Yeah. You always gotta wonder that.
Or is it just everyone knows about it and I'm
What?
stupid?
Okay, he decided not to bomb that.
The Pikmin who didn't bomb?
I don't. What do they do? Okay, I think it's this one that's throwing them off. This one you gotta put extra oomph into it.
These walls are dirt.
Yep. To be fair, we're just kind of throwing little firecrackers at them.
Well, they're also working on hinge systems, apparently, because they're just going straight down.
Yep. Okay. You only have one more?
You can hop that.
Yeah, we could, but Olimar is... Oh, they decided to murder her. Nope, wrong.
Yeah, you lost a Pikmin? Or did they murder the thing?
No, they murdered that guy. Pikmin ghosts are always blue in this one.
Okay.
So you can tell by that. Alright, so I didn't actually have enough for that. Interesting.
So Pikmin
I'll
just
find another bomb later.
get the natural instinct to kill whatever's around them that's not Pikmin.
Pretty much.
or
Although
your
I do
leader.
have one more bomb, actually.
Would they attack another human?
Oh my god. In the multiplayer of 2, they do. I think they do automatically.
They'll attack other people?
Yeah, the people that
I
is
don't
the
want to call him
master.
a people, because he's not a people.
He's a Hokotadian.
A what?
A Hokotadian.
Stop using those racist slurs and tell me the name of his race.
He's from the planet Hokotate! Actually, I'll probably want to kill that sleeping man, because he'll be a problem if I
I
don't.
told you, kill him in their sleep.
I had to wait. Alright, so they're all gonna go up his butt. All 69 of them.
I assume because the mouth is the danger zone.
All in the butt! Just go right up there!
That's my new album.
We did it.
It's my new Pikmin album. All in the butt.
And the child!
You know,
The revelation that they're not, like, actually, like, the same species means that they're just, like, old men dressed as children. And everybody's
God.
just like, yeah, sure, that'll work.
oh god. I just thought of the quickest song for my album, All the Butt Things.
All in the butt.
We're all in the butt. It was just all the butt things. Truth. Oh god, can't think of anything that rhymes. Is that a butt plug?
It's a screw.
It's a weird. Oh, it's a really short screw.
It is a really short screw. It's also, like, larger than the ship, so I don't know how
That's
that
actually
fits.
that's another title. That's another one of my songs.
Really short screw?
Short screw.
Yeah, let's get
What are those Pikmin hitting over there?
a wall.
God, okay. Can you blow those up?
You can. They're actually very effective with doing that, but they're usually more... The bombs are usually more used just blowing down the ones that can only be destroyed by a bomb.
You know, the worst part about it, they die with their mouth like wide open and their eyes like they're popped.
Yep. They got those weird stalk eye things.
The stalk eyes is probably what does it for me.
I actually really like bulb orbs. I think they're a fun, like, Goomba type.
Although they're a fine enemy, but I don't want to be near one.
Yeah. I feel like every Nintendo game, like, when they make their guy, they have to make also what's the bad guy that, like, they always deal with.
Well, yeah. Could you hang around like, let's see. So could you stand next to a giant bulb guy?
Bulb orb?
Yeah, bulb orb.
What do you mean?
Could you stand next to one in real life?
Like, would they be their actual size, which would be like the size of my toe?
They would be the size of you compared to Olimar.
Okay, I'd probably be very scared because that's like.
And they're not gonna kill you.
Okay, yeah, then sure.
But I don't know. Would you stand next to a giant spider even if it wouldn't kill you?
I don't think these guys. I don't think Bulbers actually look creepy at all.
What about?
I think it's their like they have like a frog-like appearance to them that I think helps.
What about like a Goomba? You stand next
Goombas?
to a
Yeah, they're
Goomba?
fine.
Let's see then. Is there anything really creepy?
Like, would you stand next to a Redead?
Would I stand next to a zombie?
Well, no, just knowing what a Redead wants. He won't do it, but you
doesn't
know he wants it.
All it wants to do is sit on your head.
I don't think there was a lot of sitting. He's moving his thighs. That implies some foul play.
I'm sorry, you gotta suck the life out of someone somehow.
Is there anything else I can do? Because there's stuff over here, but we need to go through all that, and that's some nonsense. We need blues for that, I believe.
What are the stars?
Those are the parts.
Oh, they just tell you?
Yeah, that's what the second thing we got was our radar.
Okay,
And that's what this is.
And this is just one area. Once you get all the parts here, you leave?
Yes. You can also it also tells you. Well, you can go to the other areas before you get everything, and in fact, we're gonna have to because some of these require blues,
Oh.
or at the very least are made easier with blues.
But you can only get a blue with a blue ship.
Yep, and we need to find the blue ship.
So you can't put a blue in a... So you can put a blue... You can put like a blue embryo in a red ship and it becomes a red man.
I don't know if that's how that works. Olimar hasn't run these experiments.
Have you ever knocked on a blue thing? Oh, yellow.
Oh, yes, one of these. These
Yeah.
are called pellets.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
That's
In fact, I did earlier, in, I think, this
I know
episode.
they're called pellets. I just call them embryos because...
Does it make it sound creepy
Just
and
make it
weird?
sound creepy, pretty much, yeah.
They're gonna grow. Are these guys done yet? The darker walls are the annoying ones, because they're like, oh, we gotta spend a year on this.
They finally did it.
They did it.
Go
There's
kill...
more sleeping. Look, either I kill them when they're asleep and they pass away naturally with a brief moment of shock, or an elongated battle.
So, can you see what those little guys look like without disguising themselves?
What do you mean?
Those guys disguise
They just look like that.
They just happen to look like it?
They evolved to, like, up the butt. Then we're not doing enough. Okay, we did enough.
And the big guys are just like, yeah, sure.
It's like the coral snake, or whatever that one's called. The corn snake.
What was that?
The ones that look like the poisonous snake, like red versus black.
But if
okay,
they hung around the actual one, then they'd be, like, fine?
They're kind of like that, combined with, like, the little fish that eat off the big shark.
I guess I assume this big guy can't tell the difference, huh?
Yeah, they think they're babies. Some of these might actually be babies.
Okay, so some would have to be babies, really.
And so they just kind of hang out with them. I think, what's the one type of bird that it finds like a nest and then it tosses their babies out and puts its babies in?
Oh god, really?
Yeah. And then they just raise it and it's like way bigger and more demanding than everything else. And they're like, what? The parents are like, what is this? This is garbage. This is nonsense.
This is not mine.
Actually, I don't think the parent one does it. I think as soon as the baby's born, it just pushes the others out.
Dude, you ever, like, get out of the hospital and your parents are like, this is not my baby?
Yeah, dude, every time I go to the doctors.
Hey, Mom, Dad, why does this kid come here every time and assumes we are his parents?
So was it telling me that I can't have more than 100?
So, break the rules. Why can't you have more than 100? You can't.
They're all like on the same Wi-Fi network, I guess.
Yeah, Olimar's brain capacity can't handle more
Look,
than
the game is already running at like 240p. It couldn't handle any more.
It's running at I don't know if it's 60 frames. Probably not. Probably 30.
This is the era where people didn't know what a frame rate is.
I can't tell. I used to be able to tell. I'm losing that ability. So I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse. Probably a blessing, man.
Yeah, so you don't get like, oh, this game isn't even running at 60.
As long as it's, honestly, as long as it's above like 20.
Yeah.
I'm generally okay.
I can like tell the difference when it's like shifted like immediately, but I have a really hard time telling.
Have you tried to get the
Ball
most...
him up.
Ball him up.
Ball him up. Get him all in there.
I heard ball him up.
What have I tried?
Have you tried to, like, you know, in, like, Super Mario World, you can, like, pretty much almost, like, crash the game by doing, like, certain actions?
I guess I could kill that guy. That's assuming we're coming back here for that, exactly, and I don't think we will. Now, why not? Murder time. What were you saying?
Dude,
Sorry.
What was I saying, actually? Okay, you know, like, some games, like, the more you put on screen, the more it, like, it hurts. Have you tried to get the most action on screen and see what happens?
Oh, like, just, like...
As many things on it as possible on the screen.
For this game, in 2, there was a moment where a boss spawned in the overworld, and, like, 5 other enemies were all attacking my base. And so there was a lot of nonsense.
And the game just did not know what to do.
I was a child, so I didn't know what a frame rate was.
I'm like, oh, it's just getting really intense.
Oh, no, I can't even get that. I think we're actually just done today.
Why don't you go kill a small child?
Yeah, you won't give me anything.
You can get more people.
We can get... We've already got a good amount. I guess I'll grab these.
Yeah, but what if you the great, like, fucking purge?
Oh, there probably will be 1 or 2 genocides. 1 or 2 accidental genocides.
You gotta have the children ready for the new upcoming.
Yeah. I'm used to... oh, that's a nectar goddess. It gives me nectar.
That's really weird. Is it just...
Yellow's
what is that?
It's just a little thing. That's part of the reason why I really like this series. Is because it's just like, what is that?
That's a spirit.
Like, 1 got it. You asshole. That was
he's
for
down
all
the
of them. And you took it.
Look, man. I'm part of a union.
I was really tempted to throw him in the water over there.
He's part of a union. You can't touch him.
Just, you know, some Pikmin don't know that it's for the greater good.
You think when they go back in their ships at night and you go up and you like, go sleep, you think they all like talk to each other, or do you think they all just stare at the wall waiting?
Like I said, it's like a big...
It's like the buggers.
Big society.
It's like the buggers from Ender's Game, where they can't do anything without the queen.
Yeah. And they were like, we didn't know murder was so bad to you guys. We're sorry.
Well, the queen was sorry, I guess, if anything.
I guess if the queen was sorry, then they're all sorry.
Yeah, but it's like, without the queen, they're nothing.
Yeah.
Like, there's husks, so it's like a one-person race. Who just controls mini ships?
Yeah, I guess we can do this where we go to sunset.
Yeah, there you go.
There's
Skip
nothing.
that time.
We got 100 out of 100, so we're good.
Yeah, if you think you're good enough. I think you're good enough to keep all them.
This first day is why like the time limit isn't really a concern because we got like 5 parts in that day.
All right, separate to your colors.
Separate your
The
assigned. Make sure you don't drink out of the yellow watering fountain. Oh, there they go.
For God's sake,
Not
if
sure
I
why,
wake up and
not sure why those guys were over there.
if I wake up and I find an orange Pikmin, I'm gonna be really upset.
For all Olimar knows, maybe that's what's going on in these onions.
Just look, because we get more.
Good point. Good point.
Unless that's not how it works, I guess technically
it's-
they need pellets. Well, then they just be fucking the pellets. Maybe that's what's happening inside the ship.
Maybe.
Actually, no, that's it. Inside the ship, they're using pellets. I don't know exactly the science
There's
behind
like
it.
2 or 3 inside there.
I don't know what they do with those pellets. Maybe they just don't like. Maybe they don't have any sex drive, and the pellets are like an aphrodisiac. There you go, Jack.
There's like 1 or 2 that are only in there for that.
That's it. Yeah,
Grab
exactly.
one other moment. So yeah, he's talking about bombs. I love the little graph that tells you how you did because when they
you
die,
do
you
bad,
see the
yeah.
big like dip,
The
and
big
you're like,
old dip,
oh,
like,
no.
oh man, I'm new. I'm
Wait,
new
I
to the
lost.
game.
When did I lose another one in battle? I don't remember that.
It's very hard for me to know.
It was yesterday, so.
You lost 2, I remember, at one point. Like, you lost the one early, and then
Yeah.
I swear you lost another one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the little pincer man. We'll see you guys next time.
If that's how we're doing it.
It is. I hope so.